For what purpose does the gentleman from Connecticut seek recognition?
Madam Speaker, I rise on a very solemn and sad moment to express the condolences to families and victims within my congressional district and the state of Connecticut. I have always empathized with my fellow colleagues when they address the House about fateful events that occur in their communities. I just never imagined the tragedy would strike so close to home. And it's hard to conceive, I know for everyone here, that bad things happen to good people. On the morning of August 3rd, 2010, 8 men went to work, some looking forward to vacation, others nearing retirement, none expecting the calamity that would follow. I thank my colleagues for indulging me the time to express the heartfelt condolences of the nation and this body. 8 men went to work that morning. Some of them followed in the footsteps of their fathers and brothers before them. This is a family business, many of whom had served and worked at this family business for over 20 years. Neither they nor their families and friends could anticipate the senseless, unthinkable actions that occurred on that morning. Yet bad things happen to good people. And so consequently, ordinary people are going through extraordinary circumstances, punctuated by acts of heroism, courage, and camaraderie that unites them. These 8 men, Bill Ackerman of East Windsor, Brian Sirigliano of Newington, Francis Fazio of Bristol, Louis Felder of Stamford, Victor James of Windsor, Edwin Kennison of East Hartford, and Craig Pepin of South Windsor, Douglas Screwtown of Manchester, lost their lives that day. They were teamsters of Local 1035. But beyond that, they were husbands, fathers, grandfathers, coaches, and friends. They were leaders and stalwarts in their communities where they lived and served. All were part of a family business, which makes this so tragic. A family that's operated a business since 1955. The owner of that business, I was with that fateful morning. Stunned and shocked as everyone was. His thoughts were only about the safety and well-being of his workforce. His concern as to whether or not they would be able to keep their wages. And he talked to the comptroller, making sure that benefits would be extended, and his heart went out to all of the families who were victims of this senseless, tragic slaying. It's a family business. It was a tragic and horrific thing that took place in Manchester, Connecticut. What the people of Hartford Distributors have, as they went through this, and the several vigils and memorials that have been created and the funeral services that are still going on, is they understand that they have one another. And they intend later this week to lock arms and march back into the warehouse together and continue to move forward, always remembering those 8 men. I ask that the members rise and observe a moment of silence in memory of these 8 men and their families during this senseless tragedy.
A moment of silence. For what purpose does the gentleman